first interview, it was like when I came to Pittsburgh, I just learned at Carnegie, so I basically have no chance to like know people in the community.
Yeah.
Like, so it is a really great chance for me to talk with more people and not just like stuck in my comfort zone like a lot of Chinese students, and we just talk Chinese every day.
Yeah. Like another thing Hannah did a couple weeks ago was she went to one of the local robotics companies and took a bunch of photos and video for them. And one of the, so like she's great with the camera, she knows how to make it look good, she knows how to edit it in post. But something that, while that can take years to develop, this takes a while to develop too, but like another thing that's just incredibly valuable is the ability to put people at ease in those situations. Because we take it for granted. We have a camera in the room, there's always media being created, but that ability to put any of our clients at ease is something that universally the entire company has to be able to do. And wherever you go, like that ability to just put people at ease, like, okay, things are good, let me exhale, is something we can all cultivate. And like that's the type of thing I think when it pertains to leadership is particularly important. You saw the opportunity, you talked about some of the stuff, but can you lay out in more detail your interpretation of what it is that we're doing, and maybe just like if you were explaining Piper to someone else, let's say the internship happens, like how are you going to explain the company that you're joining?
Right. So I think first of all, it's Piper Creative. So you're on, like, creative has a big component of that. And I think just based on the services that you list, you're really big into like documentation, vlogging, going into businesses, and being able to tell a story. And I think that's just really important because sometimes companies, they have a strong presence, but no one actually knows their story and where they're coming from. And I think through your vlogging and stuff like that, it gives a perspective that people normally don't see. And I think it also just like in-house for those businesses to get a wider understanding of what they're actually doing and how they're interacting with one another.
How would you describe the media that you consume? So I'm imagining there's a degree of Steelers, Pirates, Penguins, like sports stuff. Right. Would you say that's like, not so much, I don't care so much, like I look at sports, finance and whatever, but like these accounts I really like and they do stuff well.
Right. I'm trying to think like of companies that really have a mission just behind like what they're doing like as well. I've worked a lot with like Innovation Works and the things that they're doing, just kind of being able to branch out into people that are like trying to like start something and really like help them out through that process. So I think also my company that I work for called BiPAC, they are focused on closed captioning and really focused on accessibility like for all and that mission. So I'm really focused on making a difference in the world, and companies that are striving to do that or have strong like client relationships, I think those are brands that I'm most inclined to interact with versus just big corporate that are just focused on just profit and nothing really else.
Like that's how we have to think about the people that we bring on. So there's some degree that they come in and they do this low, like for me, building those lists like Cong is doing is just like taking this very low hanging fruit off of my plate so I can be free to do more. And there's a degree of which we want to do that, but then once that fills up and it starts to like push up against the things that we're not really comfortable letting go of yet or ever, then what we push them out into is like the new project or the kind of experiment, the lab, we'll say. And that's even how we progress it. Like you're gonna come in, you're gonna prove you can do a basic task, then you're gonna get more responsibility, and then we're gonna push you out into the lab to like experiment and create something.
All right, have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Okay, I'm gonna train you in 1 minute how to work this. Basically, the SD card is in here, it's full, the battery is somewhat charged, those two need to be charged.
Yeah, we'll charge them as soon as we get home.
And point it accurately at him and it should autofocus. Okay, I will see you in a little bit.
Boom. Is it recording right now?
Yeah.
You can turn it off for the time being until we get to the event. Howdy, neighbor.
Open that right when you're knocking. Hey!
This is Cong. This is Declan.
Nice to meet you. Feel free to film in here, because that's what we do here.
Given that you are a purveyor of good t-shirts,
Look at that.
this is a part of Piper 1.
Nice. Let me get a close up there. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah. Cool, man. Dude, the one about the dip, that was like...
You like that one?
That was a good one.
It's so funny because you said that, and normally that was one of the days. So I try to take Sundays and keep them like really easy. Keep Henry off the vlog. It was like one of those. Was like it's okay, because like you said, like not everyone is going to be good. It's not going to be to your level.
Yep.
And you're going to go through this big phase.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at right now. Where I look at the views and viewership, you're right on spike, and then it goes down, and then you go through this long lull of just winning that attention.
Exactly.
And so that was huge advice way back in January, because now I was expecting.
You're prepared for it.
And prepared for that.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
So just stand right here. Just gonna do a quick sign off. Declan's the man. Great day, busy day. Met a lot of good people. This is Wednesday. We're like messing with the timeline of the vlog just to serve our purposes basically. But tonight is the Piper launch party that I think has already come out. So we're gonna do a little wardrobe change. We're gonna get ready for that and keep grinding.